Jawaharlal Nehru, also called Pandit, which means teacher, is considered one of the greatest leaders of the independence movement and National Congress of India. After the independence of India on August 15, 1947, he was elected as the first Prime Minister of the country. Before India's independence, Nehru spent nearly 10 years of his life, albeit irregularly, in colonial prisons. After being Prime Minister, with the help of patriotic people like Sardar Patel and Dr. Ambedkar, he was able to approve new laws to restructure the Indian society, the most important of which was the abolition of the caste system. Nehru, along with Ahmed Sukarno, Marshal Tito and Jamal Abdel Nasser, is one of the founders of non-alignment movement. His father's name was Motilal Nehru and his mother's name was Swarab Rani. Motilal Nehru, who was a lawyer and a political leader himself, was considered a rich man in Allahabad and had 3 daughters besides Jawahar. Educated at India's best schools, Jawaharlal went to Harrow, Trinity College, Oxford and Inner Temple to study law before entering politics. Jawaharlal Nehru married Kamala Nehru on February 8, 1916. He was 26 years old at the time of his marriage and had become an accomplished lawyer due to his studies in Britain. Kamala is from a famous Kashmiri merchant family living in Delhi and is also the author of the famous book History of Lal and Nehru. Nehru was known as a tireless man in all election campaigns. During the 1930s, he was imprisoned for his political activities and opposition to the British domination of India and the Karara government. He was also imprisoned during the Second World War for opposing Indians' cooperation and assistance in the British war against the Axis powers and under the pretext that India should achieve its independence immediately after the war. Many of his best and most valuable notes were written in prison, including his autobiography or biography, as well as the general history of the world that he wrote in the form of the letters to his daughter. At the end of the war, Nehru participated in the negotiations regarding the partition of the Indian subcontinent and the establishment of the 2 independent states of India and Pakistan, and also in 1951 as one of the most powerful supporters of the United Nations during the Camara crisis. In January 1946, due to a heart attack, half of his body was paralyzed and finally he died on April 27, 1964 at the age of 75. But what did you know about this character? Have you ever heard of him? Please share your opinion with us in the comment section.